Sustainability for the City of Houston. Please welcome Laura Spangen.
Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Isn't it a great farmers market today? We love you for supporting the amazing local farmers and local food vendors that are part of our City Hall Farmers Market. So please, please keep coming out every Wednesday. But what I'm most excited about is that the farmers market gives us great opportunities to highlight really cool, amazing, great stuff. And that's what we're doing today, celebrating Shell Smarter Mobility Day. So please give a round of applause to Shell for all that they're doing to try to make it easier for you to get around, smarter for you to get around, make things more efficient, and of course, really at the end of the day, not only protect our environment, but really help you save money. And that's what's so exciting about a lot of these initiatives, that at the end of the day, they help you save money. So I'm really excited to be here with the Taylors. You're going to hear more about the Taylors later. They are amazing. The announcement of what they've done and the records that they hold is truly earth-shattering. But before we do that, I want to bring up to the podium, Zelda, come join me. Zelda Gunzel, she's Vice President for Commercial Technology at Shell, and she with her partners are really the mastermind behind the Shell Smarter Mobility Day and Smarter Mobility Initiative. And they're really trying to push forward new initiatives that make what they do easier, what they do translate into things that are easier for you, more energy efficient cars, better fuel and fuel lubricants, and really trying to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, which, as you've heard me before talk about, that's one of the most important things for all of our initiatives, that they reduce greenhouse gas emissions in the city of Houston. So I am lucky to be here today on behalf of Mayor Annise Parker in presenting a wonderful proclamation to Zelda. And let me read a few lines of this. It's a big proclamation, so I gotta hold on to it. So for Shell Smarter Mobility Day, mobility is a critical factor that affects all aspects of life, and people depend on transportation. Worldwide population explosion, urbanization, globalization, and technological innovation are driving changes in mobility. Our behavior as transport consumers and the decisions we make about why, when, and how we travel will have a significant impact on fuel consumption as well as the environment. Shell helps inform individuals and businesses and business customers to meet their mobility needs through smarter mobility, which includes smarter products, infrastructure, and smarter use. A smarter mobility seeks not only to conserve our natural resources and use them more wisely, but also demonstrates that Shell is an innovative energy company focused on developing and delivering excellent and efficient transportation products and services safely and responsibly. So I, on behalf of Mayor Annise Parker, hereby proclaim today as Shell Smarter Mobility Day. So please welcome to the podium who's going to talk a little bit about what we have here today. Please welcome Zelda Gunzel.
Yes, I think it's good. Thank you, Laura. I'm delighted to be here on behalf of Shell to accept this proclamation on Shell Smarter Mobility Day in Houston. We are really delighted that the city of Houston shares our passion and interest in delivering new solutions, new technologies to improve the transport efficiency today. It's great to be part of a community where the importance of smarter mobility is understood and appreciated by all. So I'd like to say a few words about some of our initiatives in this space. As Laura already pointed out, our world is facing an enormous energy challenge. By 2050, the number of vehicles on the road is expected to triple. With this increasing growth comes the challenge of meeting increasing energy demands. And in general, more energy means more carbon dioxide emissions, which we cannot afford due to environmental concerns. So looking into the future, we will need more energy, we need clean energy, and we need available energy to be used more efficiently. So at Shell, we are focusing on developing innovative solutions to help improve mobility of people and goods through our Smarter Mobility program. So this means developing fuel-efficient lubricants and fuels, also looking at alternative energies, low-carbon energy technologies, working with vehicle manufacturers in technical partnerships to improve energy efficiency, as well as to reduce CO2 emissions, and also sharing smarter driving tips with motorists. And you'll hear more about this today from the Taylors. So my role as Vice President of Technology for Global Commercial involves leading a global team of scientists and engineers in developing technology solutions to meet the mobility needs of our customers and of our society. So we provide fuels, lubricants, and specialty products to transport industry, marine and aviation sectors in around 100 countries around the world. Our customers are diverse and widespread, but they are united in their need for greater energy efficiency. So I'd like to now talk a little bit about how we share fuel saving tips. This is what we call our Shell Smarter Driving program. And this is particularly important as we move into the summer driving season. Through our Smarter Driving program, drivers can get tips on how they can get more out of their fuel purchases. And perhaps no one knows more about this than the Taylors, John and Helen Taylor, that we have the pleasure of having here with us today. They are also known as the world's most fuel-efficient couple. So recently, we teamed up with the Taylors to see how far they can go and using the Smarter Driving program. And just a few days ago, John and Helen completed their 21-day trip, driving through 48 contiguous U.S. states, driving over 9,000 miles. And throughout this trip, they used the Smarter Driving techniques that we have as part of our program. For the Taylors, what this meant was they stopped at a Jiffy Lube before they started their trip for preventive maintenance. And throughout their trip, they continued with preventive maintenance programs. They used our new nitrogen enriched gasoline throughout their entire trip. In addition, they used our Pennzoil Platinum 0W20 low viscosity engine oil specially formulated for hybrid engines. So I'm very pleased to announce that on this trip, the Taylors set a new record, averaging 69.985 miles per gallon in an unmodified hybrid vehicle. This is much greater than this is much greater than what the EPA estimated as fuel mileage for this vehicle, 50% greater than the standard mileage for the vehicle. So I think that is absolutely smarter mobility. And I'd like Taylors to tell you how they did this, and then they'll conduct their Smarter Driving clinic so we can all learn more about how we can improve our own fuel efficiency using some advanced expert tips from the Taylors. John and Helen, thank you very much. Congratulations on your record. It's a pleasure to have you here.
We thank you so much for your kind words, and Laura, and it's a great pleasure for us to be at the Shell Smarter Mobility Day, and we thank Shell for the invitation. I think as far as the record goes, what we're trying to show or demonstrate to the motorists in America is that everybody can do it, it's possible. And to prove that, we actually hired a car this time, a hybrid vehicle, as you may do in your lifetime. And the first thing we did to make sure it was in the best condition to try and break the record, we did take it to Jiffy Lube, where we're able to get the car serviced. We had all the right lubricants put in, the Platinum OW20, especially designed for the hybrid vehicle. While that was happening, we just sat back, relaxed, and had a coffee. It was absolutely brilliant. And then we on our way.
You know, imagine 21 days, 9,033 miles in a car with your partner. where sometimes 12, 14 hours a day. Just a show of hands, ladies and gentlemen, how many of you would be in a car for 1 hour and have an argument with your partner? Just a show of hands. We spent 21 days in this most beautiful country on the planet, 48 different states, where the variety of scenery was spectacular. And I love my wife more than anybody on this planet, and we had the opportunity to share it. But that was presented to us at 2 days' notice by Shell, who said, yes, we'd like you to go and road test the new Shell nitrogen